Welkom terug. Nou, ons de groot bederf vir jou, want Lee kuier vanoggend by ons en ons gesels oor 'n nuwe enkelsnit blind en sommer hoor ons net hoe dit met hom gaan. Good morning and welcome.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Such a pleasure. I have to tell you, I had someone whisper in my ear that I need to ask you about a certain story.
Okay.
About a lady that came up to you in a shop to tell you how much you changed her life.
Yeah, it's quite a crazy story.
Yeah, tell us about that.
It's I enjoy telling it at my shows. It's quite a simple one. I was at a coffee shop with my mom. We were enjoying a cappuccino. We had paid. We were about to leave, and in comes this lady. She, you know, when someone like thinks they recognize you.
Yes.
And she eventually has the guts to come up to me. She says, "Sorry, are you Lee Cole?" I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "We take a photo." Then she stops and we start making conversation. And she says, "You know, Lee, your song, I Don't Want to Wait, that song, it's special to me." I was like, "Well, thank you very much." And then she pauses and she hits me with a bomb out of nowhere. And I said to her, "Okay, why is it so special to you?" She says, "You know, Lee, when that song came out, I listened to it every day for 4 months. And you know what that song did for me?" I was like, "What?" You know, I asked nervously. And she goes, "It gave me the courage I needed to divorce my husband." And I didn't know what to say to her. I was just like in the coffee shop. I looked at my mom, and it's the first time my music had kind of like made traction. And I was like, I don't know if this is the kind of thing I'm supposed to be inspiring. You know? Divorce, you know, like the statistics just shot through the roof, you know. But yeah, all sorts of interesting stories like that. So,
I mean, you must have been like flabbergasted because you expect someone to come in and go, "Yeah, you know, thanks for your music. It's encouraged me. I got up again."
100%,
Not encouraged me to get divorced kind of
like,
thing.
what do you even say to that? It's like, you know.
Oh, wow.
It's like, thanks, you know.
Last year on your social media, you posted that Pink Dragons, 3 years since that song's come out, and it's still one of your favorites to play at concerts. Why?
I feel like, you know what, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I feel like Pink Dragons is like my Sweet Caroline. So when I sing it live, people just want to sing that high part and sing that chorus. And every time I'm at one of my shows, people can't wait to sing that song. So I'm just grateful. It's always a pleasure.
Do you have, and I know this is always difficult, but do you have like a favorite venue or favorite city to actually perform in?
No, at the moment, no. I don't think I've performed enough.
That's very diplomatic.
It is diplomatic.
Very diplomatic. There must be
I
a
love
favorite.
everyone.
Okay, I'll say one that I
Yes.
think is just, there's a special energy about it, and it's Kirstenbosch Gardens in Cape Town.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I think you're just there, the mountain, it's just peaceful, and the acoustics, the sound is
It's
phenomenal.
magic there.
It's magic.
It's
You've
magic.
been there, right? Yeah.
I honestly think it is one of the best venues in the country.
Yeah, I would second that. So I would say Kirstenbosch.
Oh, there, you see, we got something out of you. Tell us about Blind.
So Blind is a long-awaited next kind of fork in the road in my journey.
Yeah.
I've obviously been releasing music for quite some time, and I've taken a bit of a break, about 1.5 years, where I just wanted my ideas to settle, and I wanted to just think about what exactly I wanted to say in my music and what kind of message I wanted to, you know, spread. So Blind is the first single, you want to call it, off this next project album, where I just want to speak about the human experience, speak about hardship, you know, friendships, relationships, breakups, you name it. And Blind is about loving vulnerably. I think a lot of people in this day and age, you know, you tend to focus a lot on, oh, he's not good for me or she's not good for me. But sometimes,
What do I want out of a relationship? And it's me.
it 100%, it's me, and not just, maybe I should just be vulnerable. Maybe I should just open up and see if I can truly connect with this person. And that's what Blind is about, essentially.
How do you find it, like when you write your music and sing your songs, and there's also a sense of vulnerability when you're standing in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
How is that for you then to actually speak about themes or address themes that really make such an impact and is so important to you?
It's a bit of a weird situation, because obviously you write these songs in hoping that you can find common ground with the person that hears it, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes your idea in your head of what you kind of want to translate, sometimes there's always that possibility that the person might not connect with it in the way that you connect with it. So there's always that risk. But I think as an artist, you've got to take those risks. Otherwise, what are we doing? You know, it's my job to take risks and to try and reach out, you know.
You're a conduit for
100%.
creative thought. And whatever people want to read in it, they can read in it. But that's the magic of being an artist.
You couldn't have worded it better, 100%. Yeah.
Who inspired you to become an artist?
Sure. I just think it's something, as you're growing up, you kind of realize, I kind of feel this is where I belong.
Okay.
And I think from a young age, I just kind of always knew music was always the thing I never got tired of. Even the terrible parts or like the hard parts of, you know, packing gear and all the, it's kind of, you know, I think there's a quote the other day that I read that it said, people end up doing things or in careers that they don't mind doing the hard stuff of. So if you if you want to be a
Yeah.
soccer player, it's not about, playing well in the game. It's about, do you enjoy doing the running?
Yes.
All the crap stuff behind the scenes. And I think music's always been that thing for me where I didn't mind doing the stuff that other people minded doing for
The
it.
hard work.
The hard work, yeah.
If you're speaking about, because that's the thing also about music, people see this image, they see Lee Cole, they think it's a great life, everything's
yeah,
just nice, and
yeah.
they don't realize the hard stuff that goes into it. What are some of the hardest lessons you've learned along the way?
For me, the two biggest things I've learned is that sometimes your timing is not always God's timing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want something to happen so quickly and so, like now, like you said, me the whole time, that sometimes people, especially in this day and age, that instant validation thing, people
Yeah.
don't understand that good things take time, and to hone your skill and to perfect and to get it to a stage where people can truly appreciate it for what it is and really connect, it takes time. So music is one of those careers where nothing will happen for a long time. You will be broke. You will release terrible music.
You want to give up at some
You
stage.
want to give up. I've wanted to give up many times before. But there's times when when I look back now, I'm like, it couldn't have worked out any better, because these things kind of develop as they need to develop, when they need to develop. So persistence is key, and if you want it bad enough, consistency will get you all the way. Yeah.
And then I suppose you also realize that you're living a certain calling and being patient to live that
100%.
calling.
Yeah. I think when you got a calling, you don't really care about the money or how long it takes to get there. I think it's just, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do anything else. And I think when you make that decision in your mind, like, for example, with studying, I never wanted to study. I knew that I'd be wasting my parents' money.
Oh, wow.
And I told them straight, I was like, you could send me to varsity, but this is what I want to do. It's going to work. I don't know when. Maybe not
Yes.
today, maybe not tomorrow. It's going to work. Let me do it. Life is short. Chase the dream. I can't put it any other way. So
That's
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Is there more music coming out later this year?
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
for sure,
great.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, so we'll definitely have you back on the yellow couch.
100%.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
You're also going to sing, or you're going to sing blind for us later?
I'm indeed.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Lee, thank you so much for your time
Thank
and
you for
joining
having me.
us.
Thank you.